Hello. Hi. Good day from wherever you're tuning in from. Please confirm if you can hear me. Please confirm if you can hear me. You're welcome. Finally, well, you're welcome to Let's Talk About Purpose. Let's have a conversation about purpose. So let me know if you can hear me. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm also live on YouTube, so just in case you see me looking this way, just know that I am connecting with my YouTube audience as well as my Zoom audience. Talk about purpose. Let's have a conversation about purpose. Oh, great. Welcome. You're welcome. Okay, great. So 2 people can hear me. We have 3 people that have joined. So you're welcome. Invite someone, get someone in here, someone that you know needs to listen to this conversation. It's a conversation, so we're going to do it together. So send the link to someone. It's free. Let's have about 2 more people and then we'll start. We have 3 more people. We have 3 people at the moment. So let us invite our friends, invite your siblings, our colleagues, you know, that person that you've always wanted to have a conversation with on purpose. So send this link to the person and let us start. So you're welcome to Let's Talk About Purpose. You're welcome. Hi, Favor, my darling. Hi, my sister, Sayaba. You're all welcome. Please send the link to someone and let us start. So it's 3 minutes past 8. We'll be starting exactly by 8:04. So 1 more minute and then we will start. Thank you so much for joining. We'll be having an interesting conversation on purpose. Okay, so great. It's 8:04, like I said, and we are ready to start. Hi, everyone. My name is Osomoke Josephine Omonini. I am a clinical psychologist and a life purpose coach. And I'm the convener of Let's Talk About Purpose. So let's talk about purpose. Great. So meet me. Okay. So I said my name. I'm also called the encourager. I'm not sure if you can see my shirt. Exactly. Yeah. I'm called the encourager. I'm a clinical psychologist and a life purpose coach. I have helped little over 1,000 children, teenagers, young adults, couples, and families gain clarity on issues in life. So is it issues about mental health, is it issues about their career, is it issues about identity? I've helped this category of people, you know, scale through life. So this is just about me. Okay, this is live. This is just about me, and yeah, I want to hear from you. So this is who I am, this is what I do. So now it's my turn to meet you. So you can use the chat box if you're watching from YouTube. Just you know, type in the live chat box. What's your name? Where are you tuning in from? And let me know one amazing thing about you. You don't know who you would meet in the chat room who has similar things to you. So let me know. Let me know. I want to meet you. You have met me, the encourager. All right. Now I want to meet you. What's your name? Where are you joining in from, or where are you watching us from? And what is that amazing thing about you? So I'm going to be looking in the chat room to read the comment. Okay. All right. My name is Osarinoma Saba. Okay. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Saba. Where are you joining in from? What one amazing thing about you? So I want to hear. Let's do this quickly. Like I said, it's a conversation. So it's not only me that's going to be talking. You also are going to be chatting. Jumoke, right? You noticed it. Okay, the other queen says she's watching from Lagos. She's a TV producer and she loves to smile. Amazing, amazing, amazing. She loves to smile. Nice to meet you, Edo Queen. Nice to meet you, Osarena Masaba, our TV producer. So, who else do we have on the call? We have 4 more people on the call. I can see one person has, introduced herself. What about the other people? Can you tell us about yourself, please? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else would like to introduce herself? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Just type in the chat room. Type in the chat room. Where are you from? Where are you joining in from? What's your name? And one amazing thing about you. Let's hear it. I'm waiting. We're all waiting. Okay. Lawal Demilade says, Demilade Lawal, United Kingdom, and also it's amazing. Please, Demilade Lawal, we need to connect. We seriously need to connect, right? So you're a psychologist, you are in the UK, which is, the 37th state of Nigeria, and you enjoy working with children. Amazing. Nice to meet you, Demilade. Hi, Jumoke Olaniyo. You're watching from Ibadan. Okay, so that's fine. We've had about 3 people introduce themselves. Nice to meet you all. For those who are joining, please introduce yourself in the chat room and let us go. So you're welcome to Let's Talk About Purpose. You can call me the Encourager. I am a clinical psychologist and a life purpose coach. Hello, this is Tofumi Oyebamiji. I hope I pronounced that well. Thank you for joining me from Lagos. Yes, Edo Queen. Thank you for hailing Demilade Lawal. So great. So let's look at the purpose of this meeting. Okay, Jumoke is a nurse and she enjoys dancing. Nice to meet you all. So let's, quickly go into the purpose of this meeting. All right. So this is a free webinar, and I'm doing this because, anyway, you see why I'm doing this later on. But the purpose of this meeting is to help you gain clarity or better clarity on the subject of purpose. There are a lot of misconceptions about purpose. There are a lot of things that are true and not true about the subject of purpose. So one, I want to help you gain better clarity on the subject of purpose. 2, to enlighten you on the role that purpose plays in allowing you live your best life. I am an advocate for living our best lives, right? So I want to help you see the relationship between purpose, sorry, no what's in my eye, the relationship between purpose and how you can live your best life. And then finally, I'm going to help you by giving you tools, right? What are those things that you would need on how, that's in capital letter, how you can engage your purpose, all right? So we have more people introducing themselves. Hello, Sayaba Gbaide, our HR professional from Lagos, and she likes enjoyment. Amazing. Hi, Glory. Thank you for, okay, from Kwara. Glory is watching from Kwara, and she likes to smile a lot. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, thank you all. So let's look at this. I want to know, why are you really here? So another chatting. You go back to the chat room and you let me know why you are here, because it will determine our next steps. Why did you sign up for this webinar? Why did you join? Okay, why are you here 8:11 p.m. listening to the Encourager talk about purpose? Why are you here? Please type it in the chat room. I want to hear from you. Why are you here? Why is Demilade here? Why is Jumoke here? Why is Jesu Tofumi here? Why is Osaba here? Why is Glory here? I know some of my people are here to support me. I appreciate that. But more importantly, I hope you are here to gain something for yourself. But I want to hear from you. Why are you here? Why are you here? Like I mentioned, I'm on 2 devices, just in case you see me, switching my head, right? So why are you here? Why did you join? Why did you join? Why are you in this webinar? I want to hear from you. Okay, Edoquin said she's here to learn more about the journey of purpose. All right. Thank you. Two more people and then we'll move on. I just want to know why you are here, why you joined this webinar. Amazing. So we have 10 people on the call. If you're just joining, you're welcome. So let's talk about purpose. If you check the chat room, some of us have introduced ourselves from our names, where we're joining in from. And now we're talking about why we are on this call. Why are we in this purpose webinar? So Edoquin says she's here to learn more about the journey of purpose. Olajumoke says, I'm here to learn about purpose. Glory says to know more about purpose and if I'm on the right track. I like that. Thank you so much for sharing. So let's move on. Now, this lady, okay, Jesse Sofumi is also here to learn more about purpose. Okay, I hope you have your writing materials because I'm also going, like I said, I'm going to be giving us some tools on how we can better understand our purpose. So there will be an exercise towards the end where you need to write a few things down. Okay, so just in case you don't have that, please get a book and a pen or a pencil or whatever you would prefer. Great. So Caroline Burke said there's a lot of talk about purpose. Everyone wants to have it, but few know where to find it. If you agree with the first statement, just type yes, I agree. Yes or no, I don't agree. There's a lot of talk about purpose. Fulfill your purpose, or on your birthday, they'll pray for you. You fulfill your purpose in Jesus' name, or if you're Muslim, you fulfill your purpose, inshallah, or whatever denomination. All right. So there is always that talk about purpose. And then she was saying that it's exhausting trying to find and maintain your purpose by the world standards. All right, so we can often mistake that our purpose is tied up in our jobs or our children or relationships and good works. All of these things are important, right? But what she says is that she wants to tell you that what if I told you that you have purpose and worth simply by being you? So this webinar is going to break a lot of tables because I don't want us to think that purpose is far-fetched or purpose is one mysterious, great mandate. All right? Purpose, and that's the beginning. You've already started by just being you, by just being yourself. It doesn't have to be tied to something. Of course, when we do certain things like Demilade likes to work with children, she's also a psychologist like myself. All right, it may or may not be in line with her purpose, right? Or in our children or in our relationships or good works. Purpose is just by being you. So let's take a look at a few definitions of purpose. Let's take it basic. Let's go from the basic. Okay, so two definitions that I have here. One from the Cambridge Dictionary, and then it said that purpose is why you do something or why something exists. Remember, I asked in the beginning, why are you here? So I've already asked, what's your purpose for coming? What is your purpose for coming? And some of us said, okay, I want to learn more about purpose. Glory says she wants to learn if she's on the right track. Beautiful. Okay, so Oxford Dictionary says the intention, the aim, or function of something. The thing that something is supposed to achieve. So what is the intention of this webinar, for example? I've given us the intention of this webinar. What's the aim? What's the function of something? That is purpose. And guess what? The word purpose has been in existence since as far back as the late 1400s. What? Who can calculate how many years ago? So it means that there's been a lot of search. A lot of people have been trying to understand what purpose is since mathematicians, please help me with that. For how many years? How many years? Let me know. So yeah, if you're trying to know if you're on the right track now or since last year, you're not the first person. Since as far back as 1400, that's when the word has been in existence. And guess what? I'm very sure that even before the word was coined, the term has been in existence, meaning that people have still been using the meaning, even if they didn't use the word purpose, or people have been in search for purpose, the reason. Look at the definitions again. Why? You know, people would ask you, what is your why? What is your aim? What is your intention? They're asking you, what is the purpose? All right. So has anybody helped us calculate how many years ago from between now and 1400? So if you do 2023 minus 1400, how many years is that? Let's see. Who's going to help us calculate that? Who's going to help us calculate that? 1400. So let these definitions, stick in your mind, knowing that it's simple. I just want you to know that purpose is simple. So when I come and say the life purpose coach, and then people ask me, so what is my purpose? I'm saying chances that you're already fulfilling it, so you're already working in purpose. Yeah. So I want you to, the first table I'm going to break is that purpose is not complex. Purpose is as simple as what you are doing. All right, so let's move on. Purpose in life. Wow, thank you, Demilade. 623 years. So for about 623 years, the word has been in existence. Wow, amazing. So something I've noticed in my few years, little over 6. Yeah, if I calculate it properly. Few years as a clinician, I have noticed that people, my clients, whether the patients or the clients or their families, are consciously or unconsciously, they embark on a search. They are looking for something. It could be a reason, it could be meaning, it could be just more to life. I remember when I spoke to someone amazing. He'd been all over the world. He was a teacher. He had been to the UK. He was Ghanaian. He had been to the UK. He had been to Ghana. He had been to Egypt. He had been to Nairobi. He had been to what's this country, Dubai. And then he had done a lot of things. He had a lot of money, and then he came back to Nigeria because he wanted more experience. He's leaving soon again. And he asked me, he's just thinking, what's next? After this, what's next? Right? Because he's been looking for something. He's been looking for something that, feel, oh, my purpose, this is it, I'm holding it. All the ones I've been doing are nothing. Now I found my purpose. So look at the picture. So this person is standing on a hill, just looking. I'm looking and searching. I'm like, this is my life. Is this all that there is? Or I'm a young graduate, or I'm a parent, or I'm a teenager, whoever will listen to this afterwards, because I know people would still listen to this. And then you ask yourself, is this all that there is to life? If you not answer yes, I'm like, then I don't like this kind of life. I don't like this kind of life. Or if you like the kind of life, okay, no problem, life is not bad. So there's always that constant search for meaning. There's always that constant search for something greater than ourselves. All right. And my next question for you, which I want you to also, chat, is purpose a journey or a destination? So the picture on the left is a journey. So you can see the girl with her backpack, she's walking somewhere. And then the picture on the right, when you're using Google Maps and then you get somewhere and then the Google Map is like, you've arrived. This is the kind of thing that is there, right? So is it a destination? That's the picture on the right. So I want to hear from us. What do you think? Is purpose a journey or a destination. Remember, we talked about purpose, that is the reason for something's existence, the aim, the intention. So now, with all we said so far, what do you think? Is it a journey or a destination? I want to hear from us. If you're just joining, you're welcome to Let's Talk About Purpose. What do you think? Is purpose a journey or a destination? Let me hear from us. Let me hear from us. I'm waiting. Is purpose a journey or a destination? What do you think? Or you don't think it's any? I'm here to hear. I'm also here to learn. Please don't think I have all the answers. Not true. Quickly. We have a long way to go. I want us to be done by 9 p.m. with everything. Lifelong journey. Dimlali says lifelong journey. Okay. Who else? Can we have 2 more responses? Journey. Okay. I think it's a journey. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's good enough responses. Thank you so much. So let's see. What do I think? I would say both. And I'm going to break it down. If we're talking about destination purpose, take for example, going to the university to study accounting. My purpose was to get BSc accounting. At the end of 4 years, or if you're in Nigerian University, 4 plus X. But if you're watching from outside the country and your 4 years is 4 years, then that's the destination. The destination was to get a bachelor's, I think it's Bachelor of Arts, right? Bachelor's in accounting. So that's the destination. Right. Or getting a job to pay bills. Oh, I've gotten a job at Shell because I have a lot of bills to pay. That is the destination. Or helping people improve their sales. If you're a sales coach, that is the destination. But if we're talking about journey, right? Then we're talking about life purpose. So I'll come again. Let me take us back to the picture. If we're talking about destination purpose, which is on the right, the picture on the right, any of those milestones that we have achieved, for example, having a bachelor's, for example, getting married, having children, that is a destination. Okay? Buying a pair of shoes is a destination because you wanted, let's say you had a party and then, oh, I have Chioma's party. I want to attend Chioma's party. I'm going to buy a pair of shoes. The purpose of buying that shoes was because of Chioma's party. And Chioma's party has come and gone. So that's a destination. Right. But when we talk about the journey at purpose, we're talking about life. We're talking about life. Lawadim Lade says lifelong journey. So understand that in purpose, it is in 2 phases. It is both a journey and a destination. So when you reach a destination, you need to celebrate yourself. You need to be like, oh, amazing. I've finished my NYC. So that's a destination. You reach that destination onto another destination. So the thing is, when you finish one destination, you start another trip. Yeah, you start another trip. So it is both a purpose and purpose is both a destination and a journey. Okay, so let's complete this first statement. If the reason behind a thing is not known, what happens? If the reason behind a thing is not known, what happens? Please, let's complete it. If the reason behind a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Thank you. Hey, Grace, abuse is inevitable. So my next question for you is, have you been abusing your life? Meaning that if you don't know the reason behind your life, that means you've been abusing your life. Or have you been allowing other people abuse your life or take advantage of your life because you don't know how precious your life is? The question for you to really think is not for you to answer yes or no. Do you know how amazing and precious your life is? So why purpose? Remember, I said in my journey as a psychologist, I've seen people look for something, okay? Look for meaning in life, look for something greater than them. So purpose helps you give you a life of meaning. It helps you live a life of meaning. It helps you feel fulfilled. Purpose doesn't mean that you have everything all together. Not at all. In short, you would even notice that the things that you want, you're not getting them at the time you want it. But because you understand that, okay, it's a journey, purpose is a journey, so I'm going to get it at the right time or when I really need it. So purpose helps you live a life of meaning. 2, purpose keeps you going even when you have no motivation or strength to go on. All right, purpose keeps you going even when you don't have the strength or motivation to go on. Purpose helps you live a life of direction. You are not confused. You know where you are going. All right, because you know, okay, I'm here to study accounting. Let's say I'm studying accounting, University of Manchester. I wouldn't go to a class where they are studying data science. So I know where I'm going. That's direction. So my purpose for going to the University of Manchester is to study accounting. So I wouldn't be going to a data science class because that's not my purpose for coming to University of Manchester. I hope you understand what, how I'm relating purpose to simple things that are, going on around us. And then purpose allows you to understand your why. Why am I in school? Why am I in this job? Why am I a parent? Why am I even a sibling? All right. So why purpose? Very important. You need to understand that, yeah, I'm doing this because of something, or I'm living a life of direction. Very, very important. And then research says that people who have a sense of purpose are happier, more resilient, that should be and are more successful than those who don't have a sense of purpose. So I'm going to ask you again, what do you think? I, as the encourager, I agree based on experience, personal experience, and of course, the experiences of my clients. So I want to ask you, do you agree with this research? If you don't, say, no, I don't agree. Or you say, I don't think purpose has anything to do with being happy or being resilient. Okay, you're welcome, Grace, from the UK. Studying LLM, and you love learning. Amazing, you're welcome. So do you agree with this statement that those who have a sense of purpose, those who have a sense of meaning, those who have a sense of reason, they are happier, they are more resilient, meaning that when they are faced with challenges, they're able to bounce back, even if not immediately, but they're able to bounce back. And then they are more successful. What do you think? I like to hear from us. What do you think? What do you think? Do you agree or not? Grace says, so is that a yes or a no? Do you agree? Sheila says she agrees. Amazing. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila, I didn't introduce yourself, so I don't know. We don't know you, but it's okay. So Sheila agrees. Sheila agrees. That's fine. That's fine. Who else agrees? I agree. The encourager agrees. Sheila agrees. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? One more comment and then we move on to the next slide. Like I said, I want us to end by 9 p.m. So if you're just joining, you're welcome. We're talking about purpose. We've gone a bit far, but you can still, join us. Sheila says it's easier to stand in difficult situations when you're in your purpose. Amazing. Thank you, Sheila from Dublin. Thank you so much. I agree with Sheila, exactly. So that's the resilience we're talking about. Grace says, I agree, being on a 4-month-long vacation with nothing to do has made me feel really meh. But since I started volunteering on Wednesdays, I felt better. Amazing. So there's a reason for that volunteering and you're feeling better. So that's the sense of success. All right, that's the feeling of happiness there. And Lawal Demlade says she agrees. Amazing. So you can just put that clap emoji. Just put that clap emoji if you can. Put that clap emoji. Right. Thank you so much for engaging. Okay, so let's pause. Let us pause. As you are watching me now, just subscribe to this channel. Yes, subscribe to this channel. Like this video so that people can also see it. Because like I said, there are a lot of confusing things about purpose. So the more you like the video, the more you subscribe, people can see the video and say, oh, okay, yeah. And then they'll watch it and then they'll have better understanding of what purpose is. Like I said, purpose is not anything complex. Purpose is as simple as you going to buy a pair of shoes. Purpose is as simple as you going to take a walk. All right? So please subscribe. Please subscribe at the moment. Now, I want to see the subscribers increase. We are 57. So at the end of this session, we should have changed. Or we should have increased. Right? Great. So let's move on. So now this is where you bring out your pen and jotter. Because this is a practical session that I said I have for us. Very practical. So like I said, how can I discover my purpose? If you notice, I put the discover in this. My English people, please help me. So chances are that you may have already started working in your purpose. Or if you're not sure, Glory says she wants to be sure she's on the right track, just follow me. So I usually prefer the word understand, purpose than discover because I feel that discovery makes it, of course, I said I help people discover themselves better, which is good, but I like using the word understand better. So let's talk about how can I understand my purpose. Okay, how can I understand my purpose? Great. So this is where I want you to get your pen and your jotter. I have questions for you. So if you're ready, just type ready. Let me know. Quotation marks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let me know if you're ready with your book and your pen. Don't worry. I just have 15 questions for you and then we are done. 15 questions to help you understand your purpose better. And then we are done. If you know someone that should be on this call, please send this link to them. Please send this link to them. Please send this link to them. Let me know if you're ready, if I should start with the questions. Glory said she's ready. How many people are ready? How many people are ready? So I know who are ready for me. Grace is ready. Glory is ready. Okay. One more person and then we start. One more person and then we start with the questions. All right, Chinenye says she's ready. Great. So the first question, what are my passions? Like I said, purpose is not anything far-fetched or difficult. Whatever comes to your mind, please write it. What are your passions? Write it down. If your passion is football, write it down. If your passion is playing with small children, write it down. What are my passions? These questions are to help you understand your purpose better. If you're done, just say done or just say next question so that I can know. What are my passions? What are my passions? What are my passions? Have you written it down? If you're just joining us, we're talking about purpose. So let's talk about purpose. We're in the practical session now. I want to help you understand your purpose better. So write down what your passions are. Second question, what are my values? Write down your values. What are my values? What are my values? Okay, we have one done. Great. What are my strengths? What are those things I'm really, really good at? That they will come to me, oh, Demilade, please help me do this, or Glory, help me do this, or Sheila, help me do this. What are my strengths? And as you're writing down these things, just look for connections. Look for connections in your answers. Look for similarities in your answers or differences in your answers. What are my strengths? Fourth question. What are my weaknesses? I really hope you're writing. What are my weaknesses? What are my weaknesses? What have been my most significant life experiences? So what have been the most interesting life experiences that you have passed through? Very briefly, it doesn't have to be any story. It could be when you got a new job. I see some of us are outside the country, or when you relocated. What have been your most significant life experiences? Document it down. No long stories, straight to the point. Whatever comes to your mind, please write it down. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Next question. What would I do if I had unlimited resources? What would I do if I had unlimited resources? I want to know how we're doing. How are we doing? How are we doing? What's that thing you would do if you had unlimited resources? So in terms of finances, you had all the money you want, you had all the people, human resources that you wanted, you had all the connections that you want. What's that thing you would do? What is that thing you would do? Remember, these questions would help you understand your purpose better. Let's move on quickly. So the next question, what would you do or what would I do if I had no limitations and I knew I couldn't fail? What is that thing you would do if you knew you had no limitations? So limitations in terms of strength, limitations in terms of knowledge, or in terms of power. What's that thing you would do if you knew you couldn't fail? Next question, what do I do that makes me feel like I'm using my time effectively? So Grace talked about volunteering. That could also be an example. So what's that thing that makes you feel like, I'm using my time well? What makes me feel alive? What makes you feel alive? Please write it down. The 10th question, what would you do if you had only 1 year to live? What's that thing you would do if you had just 1 year to live? Of course, I'm not praying anybody has 1 year to live, but it's just a question. Okay, what's that one thing you would do if you had 1 year to live? I want to see how the interactions are going. Okay, all right, ready, great, good. Okay, I'm gonna give us some time, like 30 seconds, before I move on to the next 5 questions. That's the last 5 questions. Are we really writing, or are we thinking, or have we gone off the call? Which one? Okay, so the next 5 questions, these are the final questions. What do I love to learn about? I think one of us mentioned she loves learning, he or she loves learning. So what do you love to learn about? What's that thing you love, or what are those things you love to learn about? Okay. Am I too fast, or should I slow down? I'm trying so that we can end by 9 p.m. What do you guys think? What do you love to learn about? The next question, what problems do you enjoy solving, or what problems would you want to solve? Next question, what drives you? What motivates you? Second to the last, what do I want to be known for? So what does Grace want to be known for? What does Chineye want to be known for? What does Grace, or who do you want to be known for? Glory, Sheila, Edo Queen, Usayava, Jesu Tofumi, Olajumoke, Demilade. What do you want to be known for? And then finally, what brings you joy? What brings you joy? 15 questions to help you understand your purpose better. 15 questions. And did you see that there are basic questions that you've thought about at one point or the other in your life? And that's how simple purpose is. Purpose is as simple as what you love to learn about. Purpose is as simple as what brings you joy. Now I'm not talking about happiness, but what brings you genuine joy. What's that thing that drives you? What do you want to be known for? Okay, so let me know if you're done with all the questions so that we can proceed. So if we should proceed, say type proceed, but if we should wait, type wait, so that I can know. If you want me to go back a slide for a particular question, please let me know. Okay, Glory is done. Thank you, Glory. So, Glory, now that you're done, let me just quickly engage you. The answers to the questions, were they hard or easy? Okay, Grace says proceed. Grace, how were the questions? Were there anything difficult? Were they, you know, how were the questions? How were, look at your answers. What do you think? Does that look like you? Chineye, you're done. Okay, so what do you think? Do you understand yourself better now? Or let things you've always known? Let me know in the chat. Some were easy and some were a bit difficult. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Glory. Thank you. Who else? How are the questions for you? Are there any similarities in your answers? What do you think? And in relation to purpose that we talked about, you feel that, okay, you understand your purpose a bit more, or it's the same thing? All right, so we're about 13 on the call. So if you're just joining, you're welcome. We're a little bit, I think we're 70% done. We just answered 15 questions that would help us understand our purpose better. So if you'd like to answer the questions, you can rewatch. Okay, you understand a bit small, okay? You can rewatch the video. It will be on my YouTube channel. That is why you need to subscribe. My subscribers are still the same number. Anyways, okay, Grace says somewhere easy to figure out. But I feel like there are some I need to think long and hard about, okay? Not because they were difficult, but I just never really asked myself. Fantastic, fantastic. And that's why I said for life purpose, it is a journey. The answers to these questions will definitely help me understand my purpose better. Good, so that's what I want us to use. Understand. So quick tips. Like I said, we're rounding off. I want you to understand that your life purpose takes time and effort. So it needs to be a conscious search, or a conscious search for knowledge, if I could use that word, or search for understanding. Like Grace mentioned, she just not really asked herself this question. So she needs to sit down and ask herself, so if I have 1 year to live, what do I really want to do? I don't know, what do you want to really do? So these are questions that you need to ask yourself. You need to reflect on your passions, your values, your strengths and experiences. You need to reflect. Oh, I'm going to repeat that. You need to reflect, or I could say meditate. Glory said somewhere easy, somewhere difficult, and that's the truth. Some very, very easy. What are my values? What are my passions? But when I started asking, what do you want to be known for? That's a deep question. So, but stay consistent. Keep on asking yourself these questions. Like I said, the video will be up, so you can always rewatch it. Living a life of purpose is not about monetary rewards or making other people proud. This should not be your primary reason for wanting to live a life of purpose. Trust me, if you're living a life of purpose because of money, you're gonna get frustrated. Because, to be honest, you may not always get money the way you want it. All right? Oh, because I want to make my mom proud, I want to make my spouse proud, I want to make my children proud. What if your children are not proud? Or what if your boss is not proud? That should not be your primary reason for living a life of purpose. Your life purpose is about you doing what you really want to be doing with your time and with your life. Take this to be, that should be your takeaway, that your life purpose is about doing what you really want to be doing. Now, I'm not saying, living a reckless life or, doing things that wouldn't be healthy for you, whether, physically healthy or mentally healthy or spiritually healthy. No, living your life the right way. More than anything, it's about being you and about living an intentional life. I have a sister, she was my friend, but now your sister, she's called Intentional Favor, right? So living an intentional life, all she does is intentional. There's a reason for everything she's doing. Everything she's doing, there's a reason for it. So that's how I want you to live your life from this, after this webinar. Don't just do things because you want to do things. Why are you signing up for that course? Why are you doing that job? Why are you talking to this person? Why are you going to that relationship? You need to be intentional. That is living a life of purpose. A life that is in alignment with what truly makes you joyful and fulfilled. Whew, let me just take a deep breath. So more than anything, I want you to just be yourself. And if you're asking me, what does being myself mean? I'm saying being you, being the real Chinenye, being the real Grace, being the real Usayaba, being the real Edokwi, being the real Favor. A life in alignment with what truly makes you joyful and fulfilled. So, all right. Chinenye says some of the questions require deep thinking to answer, while some were very easy to answer. So we are done. Like I said, I wanted us to finish, before 9. I have a couple of slides for what next. But I want you to type in the chat room, what is one thing that stood out for you? And what is that one thing that you take away from this webinar? You didn't just join, connect since how many? We started, let me see. We started 57 minutes ago. You didn't just subscribe to my YouTube channel for nothing. Why? What's that one thing you're going to take away from this webinar? We've said a lot of things. But what's that one thing you're taking away? For me, what I'm taking away is that purpose is not complex. No. Purpose is as simple as what I'm doing at the moment. Helping people understand their purpose better. So what's that one thing? What's that one thing you're taking away from? Okay, Glory said it was a question. Great. I remember when I did the exercise myself, I was like, I need to do this a lot. I need to do this to frequently remind myself of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Thank you, Glory. You made me understand myself better. Thank you. Thank you too for staying till this time. Thank you. All right, anyone else? I want to know what stood out for you. Or if you tell me nothing stood out for you, no problem. That's also a feedback that I also need to improve in my teaching skills. So let me know, did anything stand out for you? If yes, please tell me what stood out for you. If no, that is fine, I will improve. So I want to know, Glory said the question stood out for her. Grace said one thing that resonated with me, that my purpose is about myself, not about me, my dad proud. Definitely entered my head. Absolutely. Of course, wanting to make our parents proud, or maybe our boss proud, or our friend proud, is not a bad thing. But that should not be the primary reason, because these people's reaction or these people's pride in us is not within our control. So what happens if I've done everything and then my dad is not proud? What happens? So that's why it's not about what you can't control. Purpose is about you doing the right thing and living an intentional life. Thank you, Grace. Can I have one more person? One more person tell me what stood out for you, and then we would go. It's not about making anyone proud. It's about you. Well, me, exactly. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. If you have not subscribed, you really should subscribe. We're still at 57. Anyways, so what next, right? So if you really want to work with me, I have 2 ways you can work with me, right? So If you like to work with me more on the subject of purpose, or you feel, oh, I want to take this higher, I want to go deeper, I have 3 plans. Okay, no, 2 actually. So you can either work with me on a one-on-one basis or group coaching. All right. So for the one-on-one basis, right, I have 3 plans for that. So if it's a 4 weeks plan, I work with you on understanding your purpose better in 4 weeks, or in 8 weeks, or in 12 weeks. So these are the prices stated. Like I mentioned, the video will be here, so you can always go back and rewatch the video, right? So this is for one-on-one purpose coaching. Thank you for thanking me. Now, so this is the group coaching that I have that is coming up, and we are starting on Saturday. So if you feel stuck, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel that you've had a lot of back-to-back BASBOs, if you're in Nigeria, when we say BASBOs, you've had a lot of traumatic events, and you feel that, oh, I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to stay in this space anymore. I want to move from a place of pain to purpose. Hop on me with this journey. All right. I have amazing people already on this journey, and I don't want you to be left behind. All right. I want you to also be with me on this journey. So early bird ended few days ago, right? So now the current price is 30,000 naira, or if you're outside the country, you can pay $40, right? But for this webinar, I'm closing my eyes, right? This is the price: 20,000 naira, $25 US dollars, because this is group coaching. Like I said, what I do is to help people understand themselves better. Even this price is, people charge extra. I know how much I paid to become certified. All right, but I'm not doing this for money. If I'm doing this for money, cool. But I'm not doing this for money, right? I'm doing this because I want to help you understand yourself better, so that you live a life of meaning, a life of direction. You don't just enter relationships because you're entering relationships, or you're doing things because you don't have a sense of direction. No. So I want you, if you're interested in this webinar, the price for, if you're on this call, for this call, and I forgot even, it's only for 24 hours, 48 hours, sorry. So we start on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. So by Friday, it goes back to 30K if you're still interested. But if you pay now, tomorrow, Friday, 12 p.m. WAT, West African time, that's it. I only want those who are serious. Okay. I know how many people registered for this class. We fluctuated between 10 and 11, or 10 and 13. All right, but you stayed till this time. So if you're interested, oh, please hop on this journey with me. But if you're not, it's fine. I still have monthly engagements. I have a WhatsApp community, which is for free for now. All right, so please join me. So if you're interested, please make payments. You can send me an email, or you can send me a WhatsApp message with the screenshots, and then you'll be added to the group. And then we start on Saturday. It's going to be an amazing session. 5 weeks. We're talking about pain. We're talking about purpose. No more repression, no more suppression, no more sweeping your pain under the carpet. What are those things that you have encountered? Is it rape? Is it financial loss? Is it parental discord? Whatever it is, I'm going to help you see purpose in that pain. That's what I want to do. I want to help you see purpose in that pain. All right. So few reviews. So because I'm in the mental health industry, a lot of people don't like giving their reviews, which is fine. So I just have these 2 for now, right? So sessions were really insightful in helping me see the purpose in the now, and how I can use what I've got, my personality, my interests, my resources, to get where I want to be. And the sessions were encouraging and uplifting, right? So these were shared with permission, but of course they will be anonymous. So that's what, just look at the first one. She had a one-on-one coaching with me on purpose, and then she realized what I'm already doing is in line with my purpose, and I helped her come up with a purpose statement. So in summary, your life purpose is about you doing what you really want to be doing with your time, and with your life. More than anything, it's about being you and living an intentional life. A life in alignment with what makes you truly fulfilled. So that is it. 9:02. I think I tried. We started by 8:04. So we have about 2 more minutes. So if you have any questions for me, we can take questions. Or if you don't, we can call it a day. I'm very, very happy that you stayed with me till this time. I know some of us dropped off, some of us will come back to watch later, which is absolutely fine. I'm not really about numbers. Of course, numbers is good, but I'm really about those who understand themselves better, which is all I'm out for. So if you have any questions, please feel free. Like I said, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I think I should make a song out of it, like PBO. If you're a Nigerian, you know PBO. All right. So if you don't have any questions, we can call it a day. I really do not want to take your time. Tomorrow is a work day, so we'll also be going to work. Thank you, Grace. Says thank you for an amazing session. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Glory. Thank you, Chinenye. Let me call everybody that commented. Thank you, Lawal Demilade, my husband's namesake. Thank you, Edo Queen. Thank you, Olajumoke. Thank you, Sayaba. Thank you, Jesu Tofuni. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you don't have any questions, I know I've said all the thank yous. We always say thank you in my language, Bini. Then in my borrowed language, by marriage, it is Eshe. Eshe. So thank you very much, everyone. I remain the encourager. I'm going to show you my shirt again. I remain the encourager, helping you understand yourself better and living a life of purpose and meaning. So please connect with me on my social media pages on Instagram, Osoke_Josephine, on Facebook and LinkedIn, Josephine Omoni, bracket the encourager. And of course, here on YouTube, I am the encourager. So thank you, everyone. I'm super, super grateful. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. And I look forward to your DMs, how I can help you better. If you want me to come speak in your organization or purpose, because there's a purpose for working. Yeah, I could also do that. So thank you so much. And we call it a day. Bye.